سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما كثيرا. The chapter, the statement of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, if two parties or groups of among the believers. Now, this chapter, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala addressed those who fought as believers. He said, if the two party or groups from among the believers fall to fighting, then make peace between them both. This is very important. Some people, they don't give a great understanding for this ayah, because that's mean when you see either two group of people or two people fighting, you need to do your best to reconcile between them. You have to meditate between them to make sure that their problem is being resolved, to make things in order. And that's very important, because the hadith narrated by Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu, he said, I heard the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam saying, if the two Muslims, when two Muslims fight each other with their swords, and now they speak about swords because the swords were the weapon or the main weapon in the time of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Now, here in our time, nowadays, it is different. There is machine gun, there is pistols, there is different stuff, right? Different equipment. And still, the sword and the knives are considered as a weapon. Now, the point here that if two Muslims fight each other with a weapon, so the Prophet ﷺ said, the one who killed is in hellfire, and the one who is murdered is in a hellfire as well. Now the Sahaba wondered why the one who was killed or murdered will be in the hellfire. The one who killed, we understand, because he killed a soul that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forbade from killing except for the right reasons. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said that the one who was killed, now because he was carrying a gun or carrying a weapon, he was trying not only to defend, but if he got a chance, he would have killed the other person. Now does that apply to a person being killed and he was armless? No, it doesn't apply. It only applies for two persons with weapon, with intention to kill each other. And this is also bring another question, because there is another hadith narrated by Ibn Hibban that the Prophet ﷺ said, if a person was killed, then all his sins are wiped. In the other hadith also, the Prophet ﷺ said that the sword wipes the sins. That's the God reward for a person for him being killed innocently. He did nothing wrong to be killed, but yet he was killed. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala punished the one who killed him by sending him to the hellfire, and the one who was killed, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wipes his sins for the problem that he has to go through, which is death or the hardship that he has to go through, and that was applied for by the other party. So,
if he innocent.
If innocent, yes. Yeah, if innocent, yes. But if someone killed someone, we have to put the judge of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in order. If a person was killing someone, then he must be killed, but this is not going to be wiped. But there is a great dispute, and Ibn Hajar spoke about this matter, whether the one who was a killer, and he was killed for that, whether his sin is expiated or not. There was a very big argument, and nobody yet can say yes, he is being expiated or not. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala know better. هذا والله أعلم وصلى الله وسلم على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم.